Hi, beautiful people. This is Avantika, and welcome to Tattva. Welcome to Greater Consciousness. And today is the 17th of January, and I am going to talk to you about the first full moon of the year. Yes, and this full moon is in Cancer, and this full moon is asking you to look at everything that you choose to release, because this full moon is very, very emotional, and it's going to help you look at all your emotional baggage and bring some serious deep cleansing to your psychic, to your emotional, mental and physical body. And it's urging you to take care of yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself. And this full moon is all about feeling the feelings. It's not the time to hide them. It's not the time to show a brave face. It's about being vulnerable and being honest to how you truly feel in all aspects of your life. Okay? So, as you know that during the full moon, the sun and the moon are on opposite points in the sky, and that causes the tides to magnify. Okay? And the magic of the full moon not only lies in the rise of water on earth, but it also brings out or rises anything hidden in you that is time to be healed. Okay, so pay attention to yourself, nurture yourself the way you've always wanted to be. So the sun denotes your external side. Okay, what you portray yourself to the outside world, how you want others to look at you, and it is how we behave for others to perceive us. Whereas the moon denotes your internal side, who you truly are from the inside, the sweet, warm, sensitive, caring person that you are, and also governs your emotional space. Okay, and when these two come face to face during the full moon, that is when we are made to see our truth, because our external side directly faces our internal side. It's like we looking ourselves in the mirror and seeing the truth in our own eyes. Okay, and this full moon in Cancer encourages us to delve in our feelings, self-nurture our inner child, and for us to learn to create a safe space for our emotions. Okay, for us to completely, fully be who we truly want to be. Because a lot of times we're so used to hiding our feelings because we don't want others to see them. We don't want others to think we are weak or sad or tired or see our truth. And moreover, we are not willing to see our truth as well. And this full moon in Cancer is urging you, truly urging you to look at your truth, how you're feeling, your vulnerability side. Heal your inner child. Remind yourself that feeling your feelings is also very powerful. Okay? And there's nothing wrong in it. And you should take time to nurture yourself. Okay? Give yourself that love. And speak your truth. Because a lot of times we keep our emotions shut in within ourselves when it comes to telling people what we truly want to tell them, our loved ones, the people around us. And it's also time to be amongst those people who are willing to take care of you and nurture you as well. Feel the love. Okay? Now, we also have Pluto. Okay, the planet Pluto is a planet of death, rebirth, regeneration, control. Okay, and this Pluto right now is amplifying the energies of the full moon. Yeah, which also means that it's giving you a lot of obsessive thoughts, and it's also bringing up a lot of power struggles while you are going through this transformation. Okay, and which means that you are feeling something, but you're trying to be strong from the outside. So don't do that. It is time for us to find our strengths in how we feel, okay? Because this full moon is challenging us to find power in our feelings. Yeah. Now, the sign Cancer basically oversees intuition, security, and it's very compassionate. It's filled with empathy, and it's asking you to be all of that for yourself. Okay, and so this would also mean that if you are feeling intuitively about certain relationships, certain bonds, or how you feel about a particular situation, it's time to pay attention to it. It's time to let go of anything that is not contributing to you, that is emotionally, mentally draining you. It could be patterns, it could be behaviors, it could be relationships, it could be people, anybody who is completely draining you emotionally, mentally, physically, and their presence, okay, or you having that in your life is not contributing to your life. It's not expanding your life, but taking away from you, okay, emotionally and mentally. Then it is time to let go of them. It is time to let go of that situation or the job or anything that is not working for you. And that is when you can actually acknowledge how you feel about things. It is when you can acknowledge how you truly feel and honor those feelings and say, okay, I'm done with this. This is not working for me, and I choose to have something better. I choose to have something more. I choose to have more contributing people in my life. I choose to have a better situation, because you are the creator of your life. Your choices create. So instead of you staying in certain situations or being with certain people which is not working for you, it is time to honor yourself, your feelings, and say, I've had enough. Commit that to yourself and say, I now choose something better. Okay, so the full moon in Cancer is asking you to step into your power and acknowledge your feelings and find strength in your feelings. Okay, now we also have the Sun, which is currently in the Earth sign of Capricorn, and we are spending a lot of time this month focusing on matters of wealth, authority, materialistic security, what you want to do, what you want to be, how you want to look at this year to be. And there's a lot of action that is happening. But at the same time, with the full moon in Cancer, it's taking a toll on your emotional side, and a lot of us might be feeling tired and emotionally drained and sleepy. Okay, and it's like you want to be into action. You want to take the next steps. You want to actually move what the year is going to be, and you kind of, the Sun is making you look at all those aspects, and on the opposite end you're feeling tired and vulnerable and emotional, and you're wondering, why am I feeling like this? I mean, why am I feeling stuck? I mean, instead of putting my emotions on the side and paying attention to my work, I feel like I'm in the seesaw space. And that's okay. That's okay. I want you to know it's okay. Just acknowledge it and know that this is the time to rest, to recharge, to rejuvenate. It's actually the time where the moon, okay, is asking you to let go of anything and everything that no longer works for you, so that it's like a cleansing process. It's like asking you to let go so that you can step into your power to do whatever it requires for this coming year, whatever action you need to take. Okay, a lot of people think that manifestation is very important, to bring new things into your life, to bring more money, more wealth, more people, more action, all of that. And it's about manifesting, yes, but manifestation is also about letting go the things you no longer need or require, or that's holding you back, so you have space to bring in the new. Okay, and this is the time, because this is a very beautiful universal configuration we have about the sun and the moon and all these planets, which are waking you up to not only your truth. Okay, it's actually telling you, let go of things that don't work for you. Be sensitive, pay attention to yourself, nurture yourself, respect your feelings. Okay, and it's then asking you to step into your power so that you no longer have the emotional baggage, you no longer have things that are holding you back. And so you can step into your complete power for what you want to do or who you want to be for this coming year. Okay. We also have a sweet trine with the moon and Neptune in Pisces, which is kind of amplifying your creative energies, and it's also bringing a lot of appreciation for everything that is romantic and spiritual and beautiful. It also means that this is the time for you to focus on your creativity and your creative needs. It's also a beautiful time to release your emotions through creativity. So do some drawing, painting, singing, listen to music. Okay, the music that is for your soul, that makes you feel better. Yeah, that makes you feel more nurtured, more loved. Work with color, do meditation, go in for a healing. It's time to actually release through creativity. Yeah, you could have a lovely massage, or use essential oils, salt baths. Spend some time taking care of yourself. Okay, and yes, interestingly, we also have two planets which are in retrograde. We have Venus, okay, which has been in retrograde from the 19th of December and will be till the 29th of January. And Mercury, which has just started from the 14th of January to the 3rd of Feb. Now, for all those who do not know, retrograde means the planets are moving in the opposite direction of the orbit. And what happens when that happens is a lot of attributes of that planet start working against certain things. So when I'm talking about Venus being retrograde, till the 29th of January, it means that it means that Venus is a planet that takes care of romance, money, beauty, okay, and luxury, relationships. Okay, and when the planet Venus is going into retrograde, what tends to happen is a lot of times you feel I'm not good enough, or you don't feel nurtured or loved, and your relationships are going through a lot of chaos. It's like suddenly you feel something is missing, or there's a lot of misunderstanding, or you're not feeling loved and you're not willing to give that love also. And you feel that money is being a little unstable, and you don't feel that you can spend more. You suddenly go into the mode of saving, or I'm not having enough. And to top it all, we also have Mercury, which is the planet of communication, which has just started going into retrograde from the 14th of January. But the planet Mercury, when it goes retrograde, you can actually feel its retrograde energies at least 10 days before the date. So you can say from the 4th of January is when you would be actually feeling Mercury going retrograde. And the planet of Mercury being the planet of communication, what happens is there's a lot of misunderstanding that happens from what you say to what you think. And with the Venus and Mercury both being in retrograde, relationships can be really, really chaotic right now. It could be in friendship, it could be in business relationship, partnerships, romantic relationships. It's just you feel that you're not being understood, or you're not being able to communicate, or people are misunderstanding signs and signals. And because when you do universal astrology, you have to know that these planets are affecting each and every one of us. it's not only like in personal astrology, the planets are affecting only that person. But in universal astrology, all these planets, everything that I'm talking to you about right now, is affecting each and every one of us. So as much as it's affecting you, it's also affecting the person opposite to you in relationships. So my advice would be for take some time off, and Mercury is also the time when it's in retrograde that do not sign any contracts, do not make any paperwork. If you're sending emails or anything that is important in terms of communication, recheck it 3 or 4 times. Okay, be clear in what you're asking and what you're telling, and take this time off to actually rejuvenate yourself, or take this time off to, it's more like the plug between what you want to communicate between your head and your tongue. There is like the plug is pulled out, so what you're thinking might not be coming out of your mouth, or you might not be communicating it right, and that can create a lot of chaos. So take some time off. Mercury would be going direct from the 4th of February. So if you can hang in there for the next few days and not sign any contracts, not make any partnership deeds, be a little mindful about your communication. If you are having certain small misunderstandings and tiff, spend some time in stepping back to allow that person to comprehend, and for you to also comprehend before you completely step into recommunicating from the 4th of Feb. Okay, so yes, we have Venus and Mercury also in retrograde, and this is the time for you to actually spend time to edit our platonic relationships, our long-term bonds, in self-reflection, and take some time off to rest, recharge, and take care. Okay, so as much as it is time with this full moon to release whatever is not working for you, it is also the time to manifest. Full moon's a beautiful time to manifest whatever you truly, truly desire. Okay, and I am doing a lot of sessions, therapies, as well as rituals. The release ritual to release all emotional, mental, physical baggage, something that's holding you down. So that is a session that you can do. You could also do the full moon protection ritual if you feel that you have a lot of dark negative entities around you or energies around you which are not allowing you to move ahead. So that is another session you can do. I'm also doing the full moon manifestation ritual. Ask and receive. Whatever you ask for will come to you. I've had a lot of people receiving homes and growth in business, as well as partnerships, manifesting love, as well as I will be doing the business manifestation ritual where you invite more business, more money, more clients, and I've seen a lot of success in this one as well. And last but not the least, also the full moon job ritual, and it's so exciting when people can manifest the job that they want with the kind of salary that they're looking for. So yes, as much as we are doing the release, it's also time for manifestation. So reach out if you're looking to create something greater in your life, and remember, you are the creators of your life. The choices you make will create for you. So lots of love, light, and abundance to each and every one of you. Make the maximum of this magical full moon. Take care and God bless.